Yo guys, welcome back to the Touchline. Episode 28 is just the two originals. We're back. Also, if the screen is frozen, it's frozen. There's nothing I can do. I've cleared space. I've done everything. It should be fine. But how are you doing today, Hussein?
I'm very good, Joshua. How are you?
I'm good. I'm good, bro. Because listen, football isn't everything in life. This is what the last 2 weeks has taught me. It doesn't matter if your team wins, if they lose, if they draw. Who cares?
Honestly, I'm with you.
Like it's all fun and games, but we're adults, we're grown men. But
You
anyway,
care about football.
exactly, which is why we're about to go and talk about it for 30 to 45 minutes right now. So we're gonna start with the Champions League. We're gonna focus on
Yeah,
on,
let's
on
do
the,
it.
the European side a little bit. So big news, Hussein. What is the big news coming out of Europe from the last week?
Barcelona and the referees.
Well, yeah, that's one of
What
them.
you're referring to? What are you referring to?
I'm referring to PSG getting found out again. How much have
Oh,
they
well, we
spent?
know we know PSG are never winning the Champions League. I'm not surprised. Are you actually surprised?
I'm not surprised. I said that Bayern were gonna go through. You said PSG were gonna win. That's what I'm bringing it up.
No, I mean, for them to go through is one thing. For them to win the Champions League is another. They were never going to win the Champions League.
No, it's not
But
even winning the Champions League, but to not get past the Bayern side without a good striker. No disrespect, but
big troops.
bro, this is your guy. You shouted at him, you disrespected him, and he shut you up. He scored in the Champions League knockout game.
Correct. 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 But yeah, man, 2 games goalless against Bayern. It either speaks volumes about PSG or it speaks volumes about Bayern, and I think we're gonna find that out in the next round. I still personally don't view Bayern as a top contender for the Champions League.
So if Bayern aren't top contenders, who actually is a top contender?
Well, Madrid are top contenders, Napoli are top contenders. I don't
Napoli?
think City are top
You think
contenders.
Napoli are top contenders for the Champions League?
100%. 100%.
The thing is, you can be one of the best teams in the Champions League, but it doesn't mean that you're one of the favorites to win it. Because, like you said, I think, yeah, when we talked about it a week or two ago, Real Madrid were not the best team when they won the Champions League last season. But they still won it because they're the
Yeah.
favorites. They were still the favorites to win it, but they weren't the best team. It's really weird.
Here's the thing, right? You also have to consider that football is all about momentum
Mm,
and mindset, right? Napoli have been on a crazy run of form, and it hasn't lasted 1 game, and it hasn't lasted 10 games. It's lasted all season,
mm.
and we're late enough in season now to know that there's a very good chance that this just keeps going. And if it keeps going, I don't care who you put in front of Napoli. There's nothing that's gonna get them to think, oh, we really could get stopped here, right? Because they're traveling at this speed, at this momentum that really I don't see anyone stopping bar Real Madrid. I don't see City stopping Napoli. I'm sorry, I just don't. I think Napoli are too quick. They're too creative. They're too deadly. I don't see City being a better team this season than Napoli, especially when you're drawing 1-1 with Leipzig. That's just my take.
Honestly, it's not much to argue with
Obviously,
there.
Milan are also favorites to win the Champions League.
Shut up. I don't even know your favorites to get like top four in Serie A, bro.
Yeah. You enjoy the Europa League.
Shut up. All right.
I can actually talk now because I'm in the quarterfinals of Champions League for the first time in over 10 years. What are you doing? Playing Real Betis? Or enjoy playing Real Betis.
Real Betis would be AC Milan if they played tomorrow. But I honestly bet that would happen.
All right. What competition are you in?
Huh?
What competition are you in?
Hello? Oh, listen, right. I think we are in the Europa League because we deserve to be in the Europa League. Last season. Next season, we will be back in the Champions League. We drew on the weekend. You know what? No, before I get into United, I just want to circle back to PSG. I want your predictions on these things. The front three, the big three who are meant to conquer Europe, win it all, finally do it all for PSG. Where are each of them going to end up come summer? I want your predictions.
Okay. I think here's the thing, man. Here's the thing. It's like you can joke about it, and we all joked about it when Argentina won the World Cup. that Messi's got nothing else to play for, but you can really see it now. Like it's just so. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, sorry, I didn't hear video on that. Because you can so clearly see this guy does not care. He doesn't care about PSG. He doesn't care about football anymore. Like Messi's not Messi after that World Cup. I personally I couldn't care less where he goes because I think he's done.
Mm.
So I'd like to see him go to the MLS, earn a few bucks, or go back to Buenos Aires or something. But I think Messi's my smallest concern out of that front three. Neymar, I see him going back to Barca, bro.
Do you
I see
actually?
him going. I do, bro. You know he loves it there. You know he only left because he was Messi's second fiddle. If he's gonna leave, where's he gonna go? He's not gonna go to the Prem because he's gonna be injured within 3 matches. So where else is he gonna go? He's not gonna go to Syria. And if he goes to Syria, where's like realistically, what is like a big contender in Syria? But if he goes to Barcelona, he creates real competition in Spain. He starts playing for a team that can actually win the Champions League and he can win another title, right? And we all know Mbappe is going to Madrid.
Yeah. Where else is he gonna go? I think no,
Exactly.
he could maybe stay one more year because his contract was 2 years, and then he could leave on a free if PSG want to hold on to him. But with Neymar, he's out for the season now with his injury, so he missed the Bayern game. He's out, but rumor has it, right? Multiple journalists are saying that he wants to stay and finish his career at PSG. Can you believe that? This guy could have been the greatest footballer of his generation, the generation after Messi and Ronaldo. He could have been it.
Yeah.
If he stayed at Barcelona, honestly, Suarez has said it. Most fans say it. He had the potential. That 14-15 season, MSN, oh my days. People forget how good they were. And he's throwing it all away just for a paycheck. And I don't know if he's faking the injury, but every year on his birthday, on his sister's birthday, when it's also the Carnival, he's injured. I'm shocked.
How many years in a row has it been now?
I don't.
That's
I'm
five.
gonna say like 6. I think it is. It must be. It
Actually
must be.
nuts.
It's such a shame, man, because Neymar could have been him. He could have been the guy to finally break that Ballon d'Or. Messi, Ronaldo.
Instead, it's Modric.
Yeah, it was
You know,
Modric
like
once, but I honestly think if Neymar stayed at Barcelona, it could have been him a few times. He was.
I agree.
People forget how good he was, man. But
I agree.
you're wasting away, whatever. Mbappe will move on. He'll win things at Real Madrid. I wanted Messi to go back to Barcelona, but now with this whole refereeing scandal, I don't know anymore. I don't think so.
What do you think happens to Barca now?
Honestly,
Because you have to consider another thing before I say anything.
mm,
I don't think they're likely to get fined. They're already €1 billion in debt. So what happens now?
but
Relegation? Does the club dissolve? Like,
I think they're too big to dissolve. But I got error message. 17 years of refereeing corruption. 17 years. Almost the same age as 2001 to 2018. Like, how are you going to get away with that? But also, if they don't get any punishment and they get away with it, I would not be surprised. I would honestly not be surprised.
same.
It's a disgrace, but then
There's going to be punishment. I just don't see it being a financial punishment. It's already $1 billion in debt.
I hope they get relegated or something. Honestly, they deserve to be punished, but it's crazy because if you actually look at that period, 2001 to 2018, that's the most successful period, modern period in Barcelona's history. How many Champions Leagues did they win? Messi's whole career at Barcelona was in that time. They won leagues, they won cups, they had Xavi, Iniesta, Puyol, Piqué.
This is why Ronaldo's the GOAT.
Honestly, now I don't know anymore. Is it all a lie? Like, is it all a lie? It's actually crazy if you actually deep how much they won in that period, and if the referees did actually help them achieve all of that, how much of football is actually real?
Axe. That's why I'm a boxer. Because boxing is not corrupt at all.
Yeah, it's not, is it? And honestly, every sport is corrupt. Everything. There's nothing you can do about it. You just need to sit and enjoy it. Speaking of
But let's go.
corruption, though, what are you gonna talk
Yeah.
about?
I was gonna finish the rest of the fixtures.
Oh, what, the Champions League ones?
Yeah,
Yeah. Let's do that. So Benfica won. What was it 6, 7-0? 7-0.
7-1 on aggregate.
7-1 on aggregate.
Insane. It's honestly insane. Is it 7-1? I
Yeah,
don't know.
it was something like that. But Club Brugge had Scott Parker as the manager. What do you think is going to happen? This guy got
And they
relegated
lost
from the
to
Premier League.
Solari,
Yeah. Did get to Lare.
who has been amazing for Milan.
The next game, you were saying, Dortmund-Chelsea?
Yeah, Dortmund Chelsea.
Your favorite
They pulled
team
it off. I
through
hate them.
through to the quarterfinals.
You know what? I'll take them in the quarters. I want them in the quarters.
I was going to say, I think that's perfect. And then AC Milan get to a Champions League semi-final because I think you beat them.
Imagine. Of all the teams that I look at right now, so what? We got Bayern, Benfica, Chelsea, probably Inter, City, Napoli, and Madrid. I'm taking either Chelsea or Inter to get me into the semifinals.
Benfica. You could beat Benfica.
Dude, no. I don't know. I'm scared of Benfica right now.
AC
I'm
Milan,
petrified.
honestly, you did what you needed to do, right, with the 0-0. But I didn't watch the whole second leg. The first leg at the San Siro, like we said, how many chances are you going to miss? You haven't got this many. You don't usually get that many opportunities. Tottenham just suck. Like, in the next round, even if you get Chelsea or Inter, you're not going to get that many chances.
No. Yeah. We'll get found out if we don't start making our chances. You know the biggest difference maker has been our biggest difference maker. Ever since we put that price tag on Leao, he's disappeared. I would really love to give him to Chelsea for 100 mil in the summer.
Who knows, man?
Like,
Todd Bowley.
that would be the biggest bank robbery in history is selling Leao right now for 100 mil. Let him go to Chelsea, waste his career there. We got 100 mil. We can make a big signing. Boom.
Or 100 signings of 15-year-olds. But
I wouldn't put it past Maldini, bro.
honestly, no, you guys need a couple of marquee signings. Leao clearly doesn't want to be there, so it's time to
No,
just.
he does, bro. That's what he keeps saying. He loves Milan. He wants to stay.
He's
He wants to
gonna
spend his
say
career
that.
there.
He's gonna say that though.
But you can tell he loves it. He's just having a horrible run of form. I think he's getting a bit cocky, bro. I think that's just all it is.
He's got the quality, man. He got the quality. Everyone saw it at the World Cup, and even when I watched the first leg, you can see it in glimpses. But it wasn't like last season when you won the league. Nothing like that.
Yep, agreed.
But yeah, Chelsea through, right?
Yeah,
They deserve to win.
Chelsea.
Genuinely deserve to win. And then, Milan through, Bayern through. So you said you already pretty much predicted the next round of fixtures. You think Inter will go through. You think City will go through, and then Napoli and Real.
Yeah.
I pretty much back that. City at home for the second leg, they will win. And then
Yeah.
Napoli are pretty much through already. And then Real Madrid. If Liverpool beat Real Madrid, I am going to do the
So
next.
I'll put it on here right now. Let this be the social. If Liverpool beat Real Madrid, whatever the top comment says, I will do.
If someone comments, great. Well, if no one comments, if Liverpool beat Real Madrid to go to the quarterfinals, I will sit here naked and do the next episode. So.
Well, I can only see your shoulders up. I don't care if you're naked.
I'll show you before we start.
No, they need to see. I don't want to see. They need to see.
Well, look, it's not gonna happen, so it doesn't matter. 5-2, you're going to the Bernabeu, but all the Liverpool fans after the 7-0, what were they saying? Oh, you know what? It's only 3 goals. We can go 7 against United. We can actually go 3. And then what happened? What happened on Saturday? Humbled. Like every team, pretty much, that wins big, the next weekend you get humbled. Honestly, sit down and know your place. You beat a team that lost their heads. You lose to a team in the relegation battle. Van Dijk jogging back, not caring. Is that your defender? Okay. What are your thoughts on that?
Well, I mean, what did I say about Liverpool that you kept telling me not to do?
What, they're out of the top 4?
I think they're firmly out of the top 4. I think 3 points to Man United means nothing. They are firmly out of the top 4. Dude, don't forget that you have you're 11 points. I thought you were 1 point behind City. You're 11 points behind City.
Nah, man, we are so far behind. We're out of the title race, obviously, like I've been saying.
Yeah.
And it's the thing that's happening right now that I told you was gonna happen. Is everyone is calling us title contenders. So when we don't become title contenders, they can be like, "Oh, title contenders, Man United." ESPN tweeted that with the brackets. Arsenal are Arsenal are 16 points clear of title contenders. No, none of us called us title contenders. I hate the media for this, but back to the Liverpool point, they're still there. They're only 6
Oh,
points.
so
6
they
points.
got 42. Brighton are 3 points behind them with 2 games in hand.
Oh
Newcastle are
yeah,
4 points with a game in hand. Tottenham at 48. Bro,
it's still
Liverpool are
close.
not there.
It's still close,
It's
man.
close. It's close. They will finish fifth or sixth.
Oh,
It's
Liverpool.
gonna be between them and Newcastle, bro.
Liverpool have got City, Chelsea, and Arsenal in a row. That's it right there. Two of those. If two of those are losses, I think you call it quits. That's it, man.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I still think they'll.
That's what I'm saying.
I still think they could get top four. I still believe that they have more quality than Tottenham and Newcastle to get top four, but it's whether Klopp actually wants to adapt his playing style, which he doesn't. So I don't know if they will get it anymore.
I think Klopp's done. Klopp is done. He should 100% have to. He should 100% be sacked. I don't know.
They won't sack him.
Like,
He'll step down or something. But yeah, I didn't even realize Brighton had 2 games in hand. And Brighton are good. I want their scouts so badly.
yeah.
That's how you recruit. You get Mitoma, you get Trossard, who they bought for like pennies and they sold for 30 million to Arsenal. And they sold Ben White.
Trossard, yo, hat trick of assists though. Trossard's killing it.
Bro, Trossard's doing well. Arsenal with a 3-0 away win against Fulham, who aren't bad. Fulham are above
Yeah.
Chelsea, and they're 8th.
Yeah.
That's a good win, It's a what do you call it? A champions win. It's a champions win, that.
Yep. 100%.
So, what do you think? City are still going to win the league?
Look, it would take a lot for me to retract this statement. So ask me again in a few weeks.
Yeah, I mean, 11 games left, 5 points clear. Worse has happened. Teams have blown 9-point, 12-point leads.
You know
from
what,
this
bro? I'm
point.
gonna say it. I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna
No,
say it.
don't do
I'm
it.
gonna say it. I'm gonna say this right here, right now. I take back what I said about City winning the league. I retract my statement. I think Arsenal will come out. They will win the league. You know why? Because they've been performing like league champions. They've been playing games and winning them, playing games they shouldn't be winning, coming back when they need to. I personally see them winning the league.
Look, I think they're favourites. To be 5 points clear with 11 games remaining, you are the favourites. So they still have to play Liverpool at Anfield. They still have to play City at the Etihad. Other games, I guess, they have to play Chelsea at home. They have to play Newcastle away. There's still games left, which could be banana skins. And that game at the Etihad, I'm tuning into that. That's at the end of next month. That's huge. I hope the gap's like 2 points at that point. That would be beautiful. And then it's just the winner pretty much wins the title. But our Arsenal fans are becoming unbearable, man. Unbearable. They're all over social media.
I'm not in contact with too many of them, so I'm good.
They're so loud on social media. They're like, oh, my team keeps winning. Oh, my team, there's so much success. People are like, what success? You haven't won anything yet. There's no success.
Yeah.
I
don't know, but
they should win it. I've been saying it.
Last.
I've been saying it for the last few weeks. Arsenal should, from here, win the league. They should. If they don't,
I don't see why
it's a disgrace. If you don't, it's a disgrace.
And you look at their next run of games. Crystal Palace, Leeds, Liverpool, West Ham, Southampton, City.
No. Liverpool away. Liverpool's home form is still very good. They've only lost one home game in all season. I still think that's still tough. Well, time will tell.
I think that Liverpool game decides the fate of the Premier League.
It's the top 4 and then the title. It's a lot, bro.
I think if Arsenal beat Liverpool away, nothing is stopping them. Not even City at home.
Yeah. Why did you freeze?
I was just waiting for your confirmation on my
Yeah, no, no,
correct
no.
statement.
You know what? That game is huge. You're right, because I think if Liverpool beat Arsenal, they will go on a run and probably get top four. If Arsenal beat Liverpool, you're in pole position to win the league. And then if you hold that 5 point gap and you go to the Etihad and you lose or draw, you're still first.
Yeah. Then you got Chelsea, Newcastle, Brighton, Nottingham, and Wolves. Can win all those games.
Yeah, honestly, I think they are very winnable, but you also have to look at City's games, which are arguably even more winnable. They got West Ham at home, Liverpool at home, Southampton away, Leicester at home, Brighton away, and then Arsenal. And then what? Fulham, Leeds, Everton,
Yeah.
Chelsea, Brentford. Like, come on.
You're right. You're right. You're right. This is gonna be very interesting.
It's time for Haaland to come back. If City want any hope of winning this title, Haaland needs to. He scored the winner against Palace. It was a penalty, but that's all strikers need sometimes. He's calmed down since the World Cup, but it's time. People are saying he might not even break the record. He needs like 5 or 6 goals to break the record. Everyone needs to relax. He's gonna break the record.
Imagine breaking the record in your first season.
Bro, the thing is, he's very good at goal scoring, but he messes up City's whole playing style. So I don't know how long this can work in the long term.
I think he's got another one season.
Yeah, I think so. Because then the clause comes in where he can leave for 100 mil or something. Haaland and Mbappe at Real Madrid. Haaland and Mbappe at Real Madrid. I see it. It's in the stars. I can see the stars. They're over there.
To create another Galacticos era. Yeah.
That would be insane. But yeah, okay. I did start talking about United earlier. I just want to touch on a few things. We did lose last week, but we came back against Betis, like I said we would. 4-1. The Weghorst scored. Says it all. He scored finally.
Yeah, I did not expect Weghorst to get on the score sheet.
Finally, he bobbled the ball in after missing from 2 yards out, 3 yards out, missing a tap in from the penalty spot. It's okay, you know. It's his work rate that he's there for. He's not the main striker. I would love to keep him for next season as a bench option. But obviously, if we start with him next season, that's a bit of a problem. So
Yeah.
that was a good win. And then we played against Southampton, and Casemiro. Did you see the challenge? Casemiro got sent off. I think it's a red card. It is a red card.
I agree.
But how many decisions or challenges that have been like that or worse than that this season in the Premier League haven't even been booked or haven't even been pulled back for a foul?
Okay. Stop right there. I'm gonna stop you right there. The primary communication is, I think it's a red card.
It is.
Doesn't matter how many have been called, how many
Yes.
haven't been called.
Yeah, it does.
It's a red card, which means that what happened in the game was technically and legally correct officiating.
Yeah, I'm not saying he shouldn't be banned. He should be banned. But then, so should Van Dijk when they played Brighton. And then so should yesterday when Chelsea played. Whoever tried to break Felix's leg, he should be suspended. There's so many challenges this season which have just gone unnoticed. And the refereeing, the VAR, in the Premier League is useless. Like, how are you going to watch that back? Watch those challenges back and be like, yeah, fine. Casemiro's, which compared to those, his foot bounces off the ball, still a red card. Still, his studs are up. It doesn't matter if he bounces off the ball, if he gets the ball, his studs are up. It's a red, right? But the consistency needs to be looked at. Because in the game, there was, I believe we should have got a penalty. Not for the Rashford foul, but for the handball where the guy literally did this and fell. The Rashford one, he did get tripped, but it's not a pen. Like, you left your leg trailing. There's just so many decisions. The referee was horrible. And that's a referee, by the way, which Ben has said in the past, oh, he's from Greater Manchester. He's a Man United fan. Like, Ben has sent me TikToks of like, oh, United fans. United players have been trained to dive. I'm like, what?
Ben, his narratives. Ben loves his narratives.
I don't get it. No, because Newcastle players dive too. Gordon dives. Almiron dives. Bruno Guimaraes dives. Like, I don't know what it is. it's just funny to see. And then when I was like, he was like, "Oh, if you don't think that's a foul, you're stupid." I was like, "Okay, I'm stupid." But Newcastle won as well, so there's that. Casemiro out for 4 games. Do you think it cost us top 4?
No, no, because Sabitzer there.
He's injured.
Fred's when Sabitzer coming back?
Only God knows. No one's saying anything.
Possibly. Possibly.
Oh, Casemiro, man. Did you see?
It's time for Zidane about to step up.
Bro, I'd love nothing more, but it's not gonna happen. We've got Fred, we've got McTominay, and a few games he played Lindelof in midfield. So if he does that again, I think I'm gonna cry a little bit. But there was actually someone made a tweet about Casemiro's last 10 league games. Suspended, sent off, suspended, lost 7-0, sent off, suspended. Well, obviously the suspended is the next 3 games, but
yeah,
that's our most important player. You can't be doing that. And all the stats of like, oh, he played 500 games in Europe and didn't get a red card. For some reason, I don't know how he avoided it for that long, because he's always been like this.
Yeah.
So
I just think it's a run of bad luck for him.
Honestly, he is. Yeah, he was crying when he got sent off. It's such a big blow to us, because now we're gonna have to rely on Fred or McTominay, or no, Fred and McTominay in the middle. Oh my. I'm not very excited for our next few games, I can't lie. He'll play against Betis on Thursday, and that will be his last game until April. He's not going to play until April.
That's crazy.
He's brought it upon himself. He needs to... Thing is, people are like, he needs to calm down, but that's him. If he's not that crazy, he's not Casemiro. So he just needs to keep going, but don't put your studs up when you do these tackles, man. We kept a clean sheet. We didn't lose. It's fine. We've extended our lead in the top from 5th or 6th place. Martinez again, great performance. He saved us. De Gea saved us. I don't know what's going to happen next. I honestly have no idea what's going to happen next. I still back us to come 3rd. But if you tell me right now that we're going to be in a top 4 race in 4 or 5 games, also wouldn't be surprised. We got Brentford.
Yeah.
Newcastle, Brentford, Fulham in the FA Cup, and Everton. Not in order, but those are the teams. So, listen, we try beat Fulham, and then out of the other 3 games, we try to get, I think, if we get 5 or 6 points, I'll take that. If we lose in St. James's Park, fine. Okay. But enough about my team. Let's move on to your team. What's been going on?
Sure. Just know that I must leave very soon, but
it's fine. Let's talk about Milan and we can go.
Yeah, we got a game. Hold on, I'm opening. We got a game in 30 minutes, and we recently have defeated Tottenham. We drew with Tottenham. We lost to Fiorentina the week before. Embarrassing. Here's the thing, man. Like, plain and simple, I got 2 words. We suck.
You're still 4th. Like, it's not bad.
Okay, but what's crazy is that I'm scared of Salernitana.
Where even are they?
I'm scared.
16th.
I'm scared.
Are you home? You're at home, though. You have to win this game.
Yeah, and I'm still scared.
There's not much pressure, though, to be honest. I mean, it would be good for you to win, but if you lose, it's not the end of the world. Roma lost last night, so they're not going to catch up with you. I don't know what's happened to Juventus. I swear they were like 2nd 2 weeks ago, and now they're 7th. But
you had their 15-point. Are you good?
I'm just testing it. I'm just testing it to make sure you're sharp.
They got dragged down to like 13th.
Yeah,
and now they're killing it.
But it's so crazy that they still could get Europe.
Bro. If we beat Salernitana, we're right back in tied 2nd place. like we're still there. Still gonna probably go to the Champions League next year, but first half of the league we were close enough to Napoli to be considered for a title race.
Yeah, you were.
We're 21 points behind Napoli right now.
Yeah. I think
It's crazy.
Napoli are just different. This season there's something about them. Like we're linked with Osimhen and everyone's saying let's get him in. I don't think it's going to be that easy. That project they've got going on there is really exciting. If I was a player there, I don't think I'd want to leave. Because this season, let's say they make the semis or even the final and they miss out on the trophy, why would you not want to stay another year and win the trophy? Which is why I think that we're probably going to get Kane. And I don't know how I feel about that. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about that, honestly. But
Kane is trash.
But I think AC Milan will get top 4. You'll win against Salernitana. My prediction is 2-0 on my...
you know another one of your predictions?
Which one?
That Kane will score against Milan.
Huh? He's cut out. I can't hear it. I didn't even say he will. I just said it'd be really... I said it'd be really funny if he did. I didn't think he actually would. Kane scoring in a big game...
Put it on record. My takes too often disrespected on this podcast. The reality of the situation is, no matter what anyone wants to think, my takes are the most correct out of anybody that's come on this podcast.
No, mine are better than yours. Yes.
What, like the Arsenal won't finish top 4?
That's one, fine.
Okay, what about Liverpool doing well this season?
They'll get top 4. I said they'll get top 4. I didn't say they'd do well. I said they'd get top 4. And I still think they will more than Liverpool and Newcastle will.
Okay, we'll see. We'll see. What about that Kane will have a better World Cup than Mbappe?
He's cut out again, guys. No, that one was stupid. That one, I admit, I even apologized on the podcast. That was so stupid. Mbappe's got a hat-trick in a World Cup final. Like, you can't do that.
Right, whoever's watching this, please, who do you think has better ball knowledge between me and Josh?
Me! This is not even a question.
Are you good?
What
makes you think ball knowledge? I'm not talking about the history of football. I'm talking who understands the sport
I
more.
understand the sport better. And I knew Choupo-Moting's value to that Bayern Munich team, and you didn't. You didn't see the light that I did.
Please, anyone listening, I urge you to comment. We really want your opinions. I'm going to put a poll on the touchline right now as well.
Listen, right? I was right about United getting... Oh, I don't know yet. I said top 4 in a trophy. I said we'd get that. I said Liverpool would get top 4. I think I said City would win the league. We will see. We will see. And you changed your City one. I swear you started Arsenal and then you went... No, you said Arsenal, City, and now you're back at Arsenal.
No, from the very start, I said Arsenal are not winning it. And now I've changed it.
Okay, so you're wrong either way, right? So
Yeah.
Look.
I've given up my right to claim Arsenal for the champions. But we'll see. I'm going to put a poll on the touchline as soon as we stop recording.
Okay, I also said Newcastle are definitely getting top 4. So that's just to clear my name. I did say that, and I took it back.
Right? Yeah, I know. You're stupid.
Shut up. All right, that's all I can think of. But we'll see. All right, answer the poll. Obviously, you guys with the brains will know that I have the ball knowledge. If you're stupid and you've got a hollow head, you'll vote for Hussein.
Can this very quote be the social?
What? What I said or what you're about to say?
No, the stupid and the hollow head.
Why?
Just so people can definitely vote for you.
No, I'm not. I'm doing the other one. I can't remember the one you said social earlier.
Okay, sounds good. All right. Well, thank you all for watching, and we'll be back here next week.
Yeah, thanks. Like, subscribe, follow, do the poll, guys. Please, do the poll. We'll put it up again to... Nah, you know what? Put it up tomorrow? No, put it up today, and we'll see anyway.
Put it up today.
Okay, and we'll put the results on tomorrow. But thanks for listening / watching, guys, and in a bit, peace.